Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ralph, to say the least, we go back a long way.
Not that long. I mean, come on. We're both very young people. It's not that long ago.
About 7 years, I reckon.
Yeah, about that. Supercar Mega World, the first episode.
First series. Do we anyone know the exact year? Anyone in the building know the exact year? Somebody definitely should. Was it 15?
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
That's good going. That's
Yeah.
good going. So, for those of you who've just tuned in, we are in the Shaneanigans bar. This is my good friend Ralph Hosier. I suppose I introduced him earlier as engineer extraordinaire because this guy built some serious machines. Have a look at a little VT of Ralph's some TV shenanigans.
3, 2, 1, go! What's the challenge then?
Now, look behind me. The hill I just came down?
Yep.
And the challenge is from the bottom to the top as fast as you can.
Hello, my name's Ralph Hosier. I'm an engineer.
We've got no more than 50 metres into the field. 505 horsepower, 2.7 tonnes and road tyres.
Suppose you want me to push, don't you?
Yeah, if you would.
You build me something faster than that.
In 3 weeks. You're on.
Engineering and heritage are two words that don't often hang around together, but maybe they should.
The downside is if you blow it too hard, you blow the engine to pieces. Stephen Bentley is now a fully equipped hunting machine.
I must say, a very well produced show, that one. Like, lots of those clips, very well put together, and lovely colours and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I see what you guys are doing here. Can we have another series is what's coming? I think we've got the producer in the corner over here, so that's what's going on, guys, just so as you know.
Yeah, just keep tagging in how much you miss Supercar Mega Build or Supercar Scrapyard, you know, and let's get us back on the screens, Ralph.
Yeah, I think they need to. The public need us.
The public need us.
It's true. That would be a public service that you'd be doing.
So come here. Where did it all begin for you as an engineer?
I think probably when I was a kid mucking around with toys and stuff, obviously you tend to take things apart when you're a kid, don't you? And it took me about 30 years to work out how to put them back together again. But, you know, all sorts of stuff. I used to muck around with Lego making weird things, but I always wanted machines that would do something. And I'd put my little toys into action, you know, scenarios. And I was very disappointed the way that Lego tended to melt when it was on fire. So then I moved on to Meccano, and that led to cars, and that's how it started.
And what was your first car then?
My first car?
Yeah, your actual first road car.
It was pretty much a Meccano set itself. I was a student doing my engineering diploma, and I hadn't got the money to buy a proper car, so I bought one that was in spares or repairs. And I've been doing that pretty much ever since. And the engine was in the boot in 4 cardboard boxes covered in chicken shit. And I thought, right.
Sorry for our younger viewers, that's excrement there.
Chicken excrement. What have we got for chicken excrement, Rick Live? Come on, Rick Live. What have we got, man?
Ring my bell, Rick, ring my bell.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
We're going to wait for you. What have you got for chicken
He has
excrement?
nothing. There is
Birdie song. No,
I've got nothing.
Nothing?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, man.
All right.
I've broken it.
Give us that. Blah, blah, blah. That'll do.
Oh, dear. Yeah. So, I bought a Haynes manual and learnt how to build engines so that I could get to college. And,
I just wouldn't have gone to college. That's an easy way out of everything, me.
Nah, it's far too simple. Then I got bored with that, so I put a V8 in it, and it, you know.
And blew it apart.
Yeah, it got faster and faster, and blew that one up, built a new one.
Well, right, that actually leads me on to my next point with you about blowing up engines. You're offering a training program now, is that right? We were talking about this earlier.
This is true.
Teaching people how not to blow up engines.
Absolutely right. There's obviously a lot I've learnt over the years, and I'm really, really keen on sharing that knowledge with as many people as possible. There's a lot of people who love their cars but wish they knew something about it. They could service it and do this sort of thing. So I'm offering training courses at my workshop, the Shed of Dreams, where we'll show ordinary people how to look after their cars, all the way from basic mechanics course from someone who's never touched a spanner before, all the way up to proper technician courses. We teach IMI Level 3 electric vehicle technician courses. So if you're a mechanic and you want to learn how to work on hybrids and electric cars, we can teach you that as well, without blowing anything up.
So you actually work on electric stuff as well as
Yeah.
normal petrol cars as well?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a vast amount of knowledge
Like I
you've got there
said,
to work.
engineer extraordinaire.
Yeah,
Well, you
absolutely.
see, the thing is, I can take a classic car with an ordinary 4-cylinder engine in, and I can convert it to electric and upset half of the car community with that. I can take that same car and I can put a ruddy great big V8 into it.
Hello.
And there you go.
Hello.
And upset the other half. So I upset both sides of the party with that. You know.
If you're
I've got
going
it
to
covered.
go big, right?
Are you going to go big?
It's fair. It's only fair.
I love that. So out of those builds that you've done, because you built some crazy stuff along the way, right?
Yeah.
What's the highlight of that? Because we're all I'm getting questions coming in going, what's the biggest build you've done?
What's the most recent? What's the most recent one you've done?
Oh, well, there's something that I quite like that's just parked over there.
Now, do you actually like it, or is that an absolute love-hate relationship with that machine out there?
It's been a bit of a struggle, I must admit, but I absolutely love it.
Okay.
I think it's absolutely awesome.
We're not even going to tell you what that is, just so we can leave you in suspense at home. But it's on the line of G-Wagons and stuff like that. Of course it is.
I will jump in quickly because someone's made a good point actually. Where is the workshop? So where people
it's
jump on this?
just north of Bedford.
Just north of Bedford, and we can bring up the socials. I don't know if you have, but the socials will come up here so you can see what your website is and everything. We'll get that onto our socials so you guys can click the links and head on over to that. But yeah, that's a good point. I should have asked that.
Yeah, that's fine. If you just Google my name, all the stuff comes up.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm that
Oh yeah,
famous.
you're that guy. I'm that guy as well.
Just on
Blue tick.
the scenario
I see where this is going.
engineer fails, let's have a couple of clips that we pulled off the internet. The popular clips of the week called Engineer Fails.
Oh, lovely.
Don't get hurt.
On today's episode of how up is up. That's up. And that's up. And
Мужики, это что за звук? Скажите, да. Чего это? Все понял.
alright, put in drive.
That does not happen in my shop. I just like to make that perfectly clear. We're good.
Clearly never had neighbours.
Wait, you wait. I was going to say you wait till I'm there. I'm all about that. Actually, I've got loads. I'm going to jump in with you guys and just say that we've got a load of bits coming in. So everyone's asking loads of questions, and I'll do my best to get through them all. Maria McCarthy is saying she'd definitely like to know more about her car. So that's a great idea. So shout out to Maria.
Shout out, Maria.
And Rain Hughes is asking, what's the build that has had the biggest impact on you?
Oh man, now that's a tricky one. I think possibly there was one we did for Mitsubishi where we built them a really mad pickup truck that went to Namibia and jumped off some of the biggest sand dunes on the planet, and we had to make that because they were like 200 miles from civilization. We had to make sure it didn't break when it was out there. We had to put a lot of effort in that, and I was worried the whole time it was out there because I didn't want to kill a Top Gear presenter. And
Which one was it?
Why not?
No, I didn't want to be responsible for killing a Top Gear. But it was brilliant and it worked brilliant. And the pictures are phenomenal. I really love that truck.
I have seen that truck in the flesh, and it's very, very nice.
It is. It's one of the few things that I really wish I could buy back.
I'm surprised that there's this big monster truck thing that's been built to jump over sand dunes that you've seen it and haven't bought it. That's the only thing that's surprising about that you don't own it in your collection. One other thing that I wanted to talk with you about, we spoke earlier Ralph's involved with a really cool thing with charity. Can you tell us a bit, or tell the viewers a little bit more about that? I think that's awesome what you do.
Oh, marvellous, thank you. Yeah, the charity is called Mission Motorsport, and it's a forces charity. They help people who've come out of the forces. They've been medically discharged, so they've had various problems. And we use motorsport and engineering to help them get new careers. So it's part of their rehabilitation, getting them back on their feet, and getting them new careers. So that there's a legacy with it. It's not just here's a treat and make you feel better. It's this will change your life there. So I helped set up the training wing at Mission Motorsport 6 years ago to get people their diplomas so they could become mechanics and the such like. So have a look at Mission Motorsport, the charity, and if you can help them out, do so. It's something that's a really, really good.
That's a mega cause.
Yeah,
man.
amen to
Fair
that,
play.
amen to that.
Fair play. Love that. Love that.
So, here's the big question. Fender benders.
Oh,
Near
yeah.
misses. Have you had many of those?
Near misses?
Yeah.
What, on the road?
Well, in life.
Crikey, yes. Many, yeah.
Just to perhaps, maybe we can spark your mind. Let's have a look at some individuals in life and near misses. Roads are a very dangerous place out there, so be careful.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a few of those myself in time.
I saw that truck moving, and I've had some times when I've been towing a little bit more weight on the trailer than I should have. And it's got a bit, we need to slow down carefully. But yeah, that's worrying.
I'm going to jump in on you boys again.
Oh, yeah.
Got some else really cool stuff coming in for you. So, Diane Evans, what's your favourite modification if you could only choose one?
Oh, that's nice.
I knew you were going to love that.
Everything is modified that you do.
Yeah. I think just massive engine every time. Massive engine.
Yep, I hear that.
Woo! Give it up for the massive engines.
You know
That's
it
the
makes
one.
sense. You know it makes sense.
Yep, I'm all for that, 100%. And I have one final question for me.
Oh, yeah.
That I want to know, what's next with you? What are you up to next?
well.
Because you do some mad stuff. So I wanna
Yeah.
know.
There's quite a lot of stuff. A lot of the projects we do are confidential, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. But hopefully soon we're going to do a heavily modified double-decker bus.
Oh, okay. And now, obviously, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't pry a little further into that. Will it be?
That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
That's
great.
all I'm going to say. That's it.
Well, that backfired. What have you got?
So, obviously, you've seen Ant and Deck let you know how much we were giving away earlier on the B-ball challenge. And it's that time. It's that time. You got to shoot the B-ball.
Oh,
shoot
God.
hoops. Got to shoot for $500.
Yeah.
$500 on the B-ball challenge.
Oh, this is
You
not
can
going to
spend
go
on the
well.
site on any of the cars and any of the machines that are coming up
that one,
in the future.
Was
That's
that one?
a long- that's
was
a
that
bit
look further
far.
than it was in rehearsal?
Push it back.
That is a long way
Let's
away.
go that way, one.
Yeah, let's get closer to the net.
It doesn't
Come
matter.
on.
I'm going to miss anyway.
That's about
You
right.
won't miss. Okay, the first person, Joanne Harper. We are throwing for Joanne Harper. If you get this in
Sorry,
now-
Joanne.
Come on, Ralph Hosier. Come on. Woo!
Unlucky. Right, next one up, Dave Tatton. Dave, this is for you, £500 for cycling.
Sorry, Dave.
Yup. Oh, that was so
Okay.
close.
Let's take Richie Reynolds. Richie Reynolds. That's a really cool name.
Richie Reynolds.
Unlucky. No worries,
Sorry, guys.
no worries. Right, that is a rollover again.
It's a rollover again. Fair enough. Thank you, Ralph Hosier. And the Shaneanigans back.